Why is he dressed like a pirate? Like, you know, he's kind of like...
No.
Is he not? Do you not think
It's
he
like a
would...
merchant.
Yeah, no, but he looks like he's from Pirates of the Caribbean rather than, like, Lord of the Rings. This is a bit more Lord of the Rings themed.
Take your word for it. So I think if you go back to the pawn stone now.
Alright. Rook's just going around foraging around the side. Look at him!
I think as well.
Is he shooting up heroin back there?
To the best of my recollection, he has his own inventory.
Yeah, he does. Do I just need to steal it off him?
So these items that he's collecting are not for you.
That's hilarious.
But it does mean that if you've got, you know, you're over encumbered, which will happen a lot.
You can just stick it on him.
Yeah.
But he's just like going in the back of like, give him a fern, give him herbs.
I need more green.
Yeah.
We don't like Rook.
No, I don't like Rook either.
No, we'll get rid of Rook.
Hey, lady.
I bet you a moniker can be lady.
Can I just call her lady? Lady. I can't tell if it's really sexist or not, but...
This is the sort of... This is actually quite an interesting system. Your pawns have personalities. So some will want to charge in and, you know, get hands-on, loads of aggressive spells or loads of dagger attacks.
Okay.
Others will want to hold back.
So you can actually roleplay these characters pretty well.
You can roleplay them. They also, for each enemy you fight, they have they'll have a star level.
Okay.
Which is their animal knowledge or their beast knowledge. So see if you fight lots of goblins, your pawn will learn how to fight goblins. And will tell you the weaknesses of goblins. And if they go into someone else's game and they use them to fight a chimera, they'll come back to your game. And whenever you fight a chimera, they'll tell you, silence the goat, it does magic attacks, the snake does poison.
That's a really, really cool system. Yeah. The issue is, I think I'm the only person playing Dragon's Dogma online right now.
No, but all these pawns will, I bet you. Wait and see.
So all these pawns will be filled with knowledge when I recruit.
Hopefully there should be a good few.
So I think she will have an iron will. She looks a bit like fucking strike of the strongest foe. Yeah, she's into that. Your follower rescues your party and turns the tide of the entire battle. What would you have them say? Leave them to me. As a ruler, which gift would please you most? A brave and just hero to succeed you. A majestic white steed.
We all want a steed. Now you'll pick her class. The idea of...
Oh, she's absolute a fighter.
Yeah, good choice.
Yes, look at me.
Look at you. King of the pawns.
Yes. Praise be me. Having been recognised as arisen, you've granted a loyal pawn to be your constant companion. So how many pawns are you allowed?
4. You only have 1.
Can I not just recruit 2 more now?
Yes.
Oh. So I've got 3 then.
So for some reason that level 75 guy is free.
Is he?
Will not get him.
Why?
Well, because that sort of breaks the game. I don't know why he's free.
But I've already got the one I just made.
Yeah, you've got her.
Do I have Rook?
You've got Rook. See if you speak to him. Well, basically, go and find who you want. You've got the classes above them. Vicarian, there must be something up with that. Although, fair play to you, you've named him after Garrus. So
yeah, good lad.
Oh, that's right.
People are very trusting of this stranger who just wandered in, helped stab a Cyclops. And it was like, oh, he's the guy. This is the one.
You don't have a heart, so they know. Okay.
Side quest. Oh
dear. I just remembered what this one is.
It's a shite, should I bother?
This is the combat tutorial.
I've done the combat tutorial twice!
Okay.
Right, so we gotta fight this door now?
No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I just want to go play the game!
You'll be playing the game soon enough. Go and... No, stay in here. Remember the tent of the pawns? Oh,
yes.
Very quickly. You'll also notice that the pawns are telling you they've learnt of this area. So if pawns go somewhere, they learn about the area as well. And are able to tell you secrets and where doors are and dungeons and all that sort of stuff.
And go off picking all the great... Oh, hello.
So go have a word with herself.
Get right in. Mercedes.
This is Mercedes.
I lead the men of the Elizabeth Corps.
You can basically skip all dialogue because it's worthless.
Why is it worthless?
It just is. The game is complicated and confusing, and even dialogue. Because the first time I played, I was very, very into it, but it still doesn't explain it.
I like how his hair's quite wispy, isn't it? Oh, alright. There's a lot of big enemies. Like, this is a dangerous world, isn't it?
Yes.
Like, they really portray that quite well. God, fuck, out of my way. Alright, fuck, there's two of them, right.
No, there's not.
What? Oh, is that just the... What? Ah, good. Good.
This is a Hydra.
Yeah, good. It's a very snaky Hydra.
It is a very snaky Hydra.
Ooh.
You'll also notice how this game kind of just gets you going. I mean,
Yeah, like, absolutely.
that is a very significant amount of health. It's, obviously a Hydra, you aim for their heads. A very handy skill later on, the Cloudburst Volley, especially for bringing down flying enemies. Yeah, good man.
Yep.
Or since you are just trying to sort of cut off the heads, I think you can just do this at any point on the neck.
Look at me go!
Where did you go?
I got a bit upset about that. Yeah. So I'm guessing once you cut a head off, it like takes off loads of damage. Oh fuck!
Yes.
Oh wow, this is cool! I'm actually really impressed by this. Ow!
And you're dead.
Oh shit, so I am.
When you go down, your pawns... Oh yeah, you don't have that yet.
What happened?
When you go down, you are able to be picked up later on. You see, at this point, do you know who's the main character?
Me.
No, do you know who, like, any of the other people that you've met?
No.
Because you've already met 3 or 4 people that could be considered, like, very important characters. Exactly. Quinoa,
Quinoa?
She can be important.
Oh, yeah, but is she not your bird?
Well, no, you could romance anyone.
No, but like, she like hides behind your big muscular arms at the start, like.
Oh, only if you've got the big muscular
I would have
arms.
gathered she was relatively important, but only if you make her important, right?
Yeah. But she has a side quest. I think Mercedes does as well.
His fucking eye, man. I can't get away from it.
I don't know why I let you do this.
It's better than generic white boy.
There you go. Keep slicing it. Well, good advice.
Good advice. Just
keep cutting.
Come on.
You remember what you did here? You may want to bandage.
Yep, I'm going to get out of here.
Because you lost quite a lot of health last time by being hit by that sort of that movement.
That's fun. That's really cool. I really like that, and it
yeah.
actually flows really well.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh dear. That was not elegant. So
Right.
should I go for the same head?
Yes, you should focus on one part of it. You can, or do you
Can't, it's not like Shadow of Colossus where you can like walk across them.
No.
Was it this one? I think it was.
Keep going. Remember, you've got curatives and stuff as well.
Yeah, my health's okay.
It'll most
Get in there.
It'll most likely be the case that one of your pawns will get ahead off here with.
Yeah, they seem to be
magic
attacking on
spells.
the land.
Yeah.
They're very nice. They're very talkative, aren't they?
Oh yes. Oh yes. We've not even got into them talking.
Oh god, right. Yes, it was me! Eagle!
Oh yeah. You really ripped the head off it.
Oh, it just runs away. Oh, hello. Right. Not even just like, he's just smiling at it.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh, that's the symbol the troll had.
Simple the troll had.
And the Cyclops even.
Yeah. I mean, they're surprised even though they were with you.
Yeah, I know. You not see my arms, Han? You don't see our arms smashing it in the gym.
You'll also notice you never speak.
I never even thought about that.
You know, it is kind of an accepted thing now in games, isn't it?
It's well, Zelda, like Link's the one I can think of who doesn't speak. Because
Well,
oh no, Dragon Age you didn't speak, did you?
you know, you selected options.
Selected
so
options,
you
yeah.
were speaking. But then in Zelda, in Breath of the Wild, they do make mention of the fact that he's not talkative. It's brought up that he doesn't speak, so that makes it odd to me.
Yeah, to try and give it a reason, whereas did you just leave it be?
Just a very quiet person. For 100 odd years. You could have just said that as, you know.
His tongue was cut out as a child for swearing.
Well, yeah, or something less crazy. His tongue still in stasis. That would have been funny.
He still had his baby tongue, it never grew.
Yay! Look at you gaining levels and currency like
I'm
nobody's business.
Lady! Are you good with her? Where did she go? She's right next to me.
She has left the camp and is taking...
Yay! Trophies!
Yeah, good wee pun. She is taking the head to the main city called Gran Soren.
Just this way.
Yes. So you have to go and escort
What about
her.
the woman who needed the flowers in my starting village?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay. Oh, go back. Everyone's dead.
It will be the case that you'll end up back in a place.
You never got the flowers.
Yeah. Or
Is that in the distance? Look at that.
no,
Beautiful.
but you can go there. It is, you know, if you see it, you can go there.
I like that. Oh, there it is.
That's it there. Oh,
Yeah, man.
Banditos.
Oh. Banditos. Racist.
It's another word for bandits. How is it different from normal bandits?
Oh. Yes, do it.
You'll notice as well different attacks affect different like.
Yeah, these guys seem quite good against melee.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck out of the way.
Also, the weight and height of enemies and characters does affect combat.
What? You never told me that. So I'm a little fucking midget, so I'm useless.
No, not like that.
Alright.
In terms of, I think you should probably be faster at climbing. But see, try and like hold on to. I mean, that guy's pretty big. You might not be able to hold on to him for as long. That type of thing.
These bandits are quite strong.
Yeah, of course. The game is quite difficult. You'll get the hang of it. Oh, you've been blinded.
Help. I can't see a thing.
It's quite a good status effect, isn't it?
No, it's awful. Right, that's him, right. Nope. Oh, there's the mage. Fuck. Got me right in the head.
Oh, daylight.
Come on, get the mage down.
Watch your health.
I know.
Oh. Oh.
I got the mage!
Yeah, but you're dead.
Oh, for fuck's sake. This is gonna be a long playthrough.
30 hours was a bit ambitious.
Yeah. Tribute to is the Duke the main guy?
The Duke is the ruler of Gran Soren. It's complicated.
Why did we pick this as our first let's play? I don't know.
Because it's so unique. And the thing is, I'm saying it's complicated. I'm probably being more obtuse than I need to be, but basically part of the joy of this is discovering just how bonkers it is on your own.
Right, okay.
In terms of
story and
story and... Well, the story is very sparsely told. There's not actually that much of it. There's more than in Dark Souls, but a lot of the time it will just be you wandering around the world.
Yeah, but the Dark Souls story is ambiguous, but it's not like... You can piece it together quite nicely.
Yeah, I suppose. This one, you know, is more straightforward, but just bizarre. The reason I don't want to tell you about... The game doesn't end when you think it would end, and then there's a whole lot of other stuff that happens that's just, you know, there. Fair enough.
Oh, right to dark. Oh! Get the mage!
Fly, fools.
Yes, there we go. Right, we're on it. For fuck's sake! I will win. We might need to do this whole game on easy mode just to get through.
No. Because bear in mind, you are a ranger, so stuff like this is a totally legitimate strategy, and you know, those guys are warriors that are fighting, so really you want Lady to be fighting them, and you and your mages to keep the attention of the mage.
There we go.
Good man.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That big boy's pretty hard, isn't he?
Yeah, but there's another one down as well. Oh, Lady's holding for you.
Yes, this is
Bit
it.
of teamwork.
Go, lady!
Now you'll see the way your
Yeah.
hits aren't even stunning him, so you're needing to rely on your distance and your speed.
Oh, my aim.
Thankfully not your accuracy.
It's alright, we're getting there.
Yuri's down. Oh, might want to heal up.
I can't, I'm stuck! What the fuck? I was actually stuck!
That is out the temper tantrums.
I'm mad.
If you keep down, we'll pass the controller underneath and I'll just secretly play.
It's out of sight, out of mind.
There's no shame in fleeing from an overpowering opponent.
I'm beating these bandits. They are beatable.
Oh, this is going to be the whole second episode.
Wait.
Stuart v Bandits.
Wait till we get to the first boss.
You've beaten the first boss.
Oh yes, I have. Twice! And now he's on fire! You know, when the system's going well, I like it.
It is. I think it's a very enjoyable combat system. It's nice and responsive. It's fun to play because in quite a lot of RPGs, the battle system can be a bit of a letdown.
With Dragon Age Inquisition, I played it
Yes.
for half an hour and fell asleep because all I was doing was holding a button. Is he bitching?
Oh, he's almost done.
Yay,
One
lady!
group of bandits defeated.
Yay!
Oh no, there's still one attacking them.
Where? Oh, there he is.
Premature
Shit.
celebration. Oh, there we go. Down to one last guy.
Everyone get in. There we go.
Later on, you can turn that into 5-fold arrow. It becomes very, very useful.
We did it! Woo! Now you can say he's talking about the bloody plants. You know I'm going to edit this in a way where that looks like I did it first time, right?
Yeah, but we won't allow that because I'm going to keep referring back to the time.
For the time with the bandits. It's funny though, I was actually more scared of the bandits than I was the Hydra. Do you know what
You
this?
died more times than
This
the
is why
bandits.
This is why I wasn't very good at the Dragon Age games. I get overwhelmed when I'm controlling more than one character against more than one enemy.
See, that's why I think this is quite good because there's not really. There's obviously at high levels you can do party management if you really need to, but most of the time they're happy enough just to, you know, do their own thing.
Yeah,
And
that's
the
true.
AI does improve.
Have we done it?
You've done it.
Yay! Defeat the wolves!
You've killed some of the wolves. There's more wolves right in front of you.
Third boss completed. How come the wolves don't attack him?
Because he's just a pawn walking about. They don't really count as characters. Wow, someone managed to kill that.
It was me.
I don't think it was.
No, I don't think it was me either.
There's a lot of fun times we had hunting monsters and,
Getting ready to
Crafting
prep for the
gear.
next stuff.
well, you say prepping, a lot of it will just be climb on it and stab it. But you know,
There's no like Monster Hunter where you need to craft certain things. There's more. Oh no, not bandits! No!
Well, these bandits are dressed badly, so they're clearly not as good at being bandits.
Well, neither am I.
You're not a bandit. You're a hero.
It feels like I'm button matching, but I know I'm not.
No, you are, and it is a very, it's a good skill to start.
Alright, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yui, no! Fuck off, wolf! Is That bandit getting chased by that wolf. That's amazing.
The wolf helped you out.
That is so good. Oh wait, there's still another one.
He wasn't that interested in you, was it? You see, once we get to the... Oh, you gotta throw him off the cliff.
This is the fucking best. Oh!
All these pollen phrases will be repeated forever.
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 This watermelon's tasty.
Now for the bloopers, let's do it, eat melon.
Call them melon cut. It should be melon cuts.
So we knew we'd cut a scene.
Let's play melon.
Doesn't mean you're eating a melon.
2 melon to play.
No, because you know what people would think that.
Think of the views! What's up here? It seems inviting. I bet it's not. I mean, if this was Zelda, there'd probably be something really important up here.
The thing I will say, the game is, to the best of my recollection, it does not level with you. There are areas where you will be destroyed. That is how it works.
Right, okay.
There are enemies that only appear after certain events, and certain quests involve certain enemies. So if you have to go and hunt down the Golden Cyclops doesn't appear if you've activated that quest. But right now you're in the starting area with goblins and stuff like that.
So just be cautious.
That are your level. But see if you go off to the left there and go, like, see after the encampment, you could have gone to a totally different part of the world. But it is an incredibly high level.
Right.
Well, relatively.
Hey, I got my vocation increase.
Yeah.
This is quite good.
Yeah, oh, the thing is you go up levels very fast. The game has quite a big emphasis on swapping classes.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, not an emphasis necessarily, but you were never punished for swapping classes. What it wants you to do is find out what works for you. Equipment is locked per class, right?
So if I changed to fighter, I couldn't use this stuff, for example.
Yes. And same with some armor and some accessories. They'll be locked by class. Wow. You managed to miss. All of them.
These actually look kind of hard. Oh no, that's fine.
There's regular goblins.
That's fine.
Oh no, there's a king goblin up there. Well, not a king goblin, but a goblin chief. He'll blow a horn. See that horn?
Yeah.
That will summon more goblins.
So get rid of him.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if it's always him that does it. It might be just any goblin.
Shit, he's quite hard actually.
Yeah.
At least he's weak to fire.
Yeah, you've got one fire, so that's fine. Fire is a good starting effect. Later on, you'll get lightning, ice, darkness, blinding, poison, all the regular ones.
I want that blinding thing because that was ridiculous. Hey, lady, go you!
The only problem is, since you are the fighter, you're at the mercy of your pawns giving you the good enhancement.
Right.
So if you're fighting an ice enemy and for some reason they put electric on you or put on something that doesn't affect ice as badly or as well, or they just don't enhance you, you just have to.
Are they quite smart? Or?
They usually are quite smart. Usually you will have an enhancement on your weapon that they've given you.
Oof.
Fire, lend a kiss.
I think we did quite well there.
You're doing quite well indeed. And the thing is, this is all optional. This is a nice wee side bit.
There's a nice wee side place.
And there'll be lots of these.
This is it.
This is about it. Oh, did you see what circle there? You go back to that. You can mine it, so you need a pickaxe to mine.
Okay, well that was good.
Because of course you do.
Yeah, well you do. To be fair, it's very realistic. You don't see many miners down with their wee swords.
No, but I'd say I've probably seen more miners with swords than I have hydras.
That's true. My equipment's all very brown.
You'll notice as well they make comments about the geography.
Oh, that's good. Oh yeah. So she's like, hey, river.
Yeah.
Hey, she's right. Isn't this just? Oh, look at this. I'm well into this.
Mm-hmm.
This is reminding me of Final Fantasy 7. 7? 15. But
well, you see, it is, in a way, it is like Final Fantasy 15. And it's an open world that's incredibly unique. Like, there's not entirely anything else like it. There's lots of games that are similar. Wow.
Oh, please don't put me far back.
You don't have a glider. Is that what you're expecting to happen?
No, I thought I'd make it. It didn't seem that far.
Not all monsters are dull creatures, but some dull creatures are monsters.
Is that a dig at me?
Not at all. Basically, some quests will get timed out, or they will automatically fail after a certain point as well.
Right.
So like certain story events will happen, which means that some quests you have failed.
Right, okay, I see what you mean, yeah.
Yeah. You also notice it says square for present at the bottom of the screen, because you are able to give her presents.
Oh. That cow thing was manky, by the way.
That's a bison.
Yeah, I know, it was horrible. Shite rendering, eh?
Yeah.
Focus more time on your bison.
There was less time his biceps.
No. You leave Eagle alone, right? He's got lovely arms. He's full. Oh, he's got the Hydra head.
Yeah.
Oh. Sorry. Sorry, lady. I want to clean this.
Okay. So the quest at the moment is to escort this.
Alright, I see, okay.
So this is an escort quest. Everybody's least favourite type of quest after fetch. In fact,
No, follow quests and GTA, they're the worst. You know, ones you're like, be sneaky, but
basically,
drive fast.
Any quest where you have to move at someone else's speed.
Yes.
Yeah. That. So anything where you have to move at someone else's speed.
Oh, look at this.
Destroy them. Any quest where you have to protect someone who's constantly trying to get themselves injured. And fetch quests. But the thing is, fetch quests are necessary evil quite a lot of the time.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, a game that's overloaded with them.
An MMO.
An MMO is
But,
bad.
yeah, Warcraft's changed that a lot. There's not many fetch quests in that anymore.
But then when you look at something like The Witcher, obviously it has fetch quests, but they're quite well disguised as sort of, yeah, you do have to kill 5 rabbits, but see if they...
Oh wait, get off the bison! Get off! I was trying to grab the bird. There we go.
But yeah, like in The Witcher,
Deuce, lady!
there are fetch quests, but they're well disguised behind a decent story for the fetch quest.
Yeah.
You know, you're collecting 5 rabbits for the village cook, who's, you know, planning to read their entrails to do the fortunes of a goat, that type of thing.
Yeah.
Your arrow's very effective against these guys. Usually brings them down.
If I can hit them.
If you can. See, I don't think I took in my calculations just how bad at this game you would be.
Yeah, no, you really didn't.
No.
I'm not very good at RPGs. I like playing them, but I'm actually really bad at them. Oh, look at this.
That's Grand Soren.
Beautiful. Converse. Okay.
But it's you see, it's a game that deserves a sequel very much.
Did it sell well?
I think it sold okay. Basically, the problem is because I've heard people call it a cult classic, but I would say it probably did a bit better than cult classic status. It is. I think it sold moderately well. It got a good following. I mean, there were always people online. This game actually has a special component for post game, where you could, after completing certain requirements, fight what is basically a raid boss.
Alright, okay.
Called the Ur-Dragon.
Are we going to do that?
No.
Why?
Because the Ur-Dragon, the way it works is that it's like a zombie dragon, it's an undead dragon.
Okay.
And it has hundreds of health bars. And
it's like a proper raid.
The community would have to kill it over time. And the more damage you did to it, the better the reward you got when it was eventually killed. Obviously, if you killed it, you're the one that got the biggest reward.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, well, I mean, you saw the last update there was in 2013. It was still going on. You know, the Ur-Dragon's probably still up and about.
Really?
Yeah. Well, basically, once they managed to kill it, it would come back with more health and more. It would be stronger. So even if you killed it once.
Alright, so there's not enough people killing it now to make it.
Probably not. I imagine the community. As always, there's probably a good, sizable, hardcore community still going because it's that sort of game.
Yeah.
Like Dark Souls, like Demon Souls, where you could keep going. But since the only online component is the pawns, there's no PvP end game.
Right, I see. People kind of lost interest.
Yeah, which is fair enough, and I think looking to address that with Dragon's Dogma Online, but we'll wait and see.
There's a Dragon's Dogma Online.
There is a Dragon's Dogma Online. They are trying, I believe, a Japanese closed beta at the moment, which sort of disappeared off the radar for a lot of games places. Excuse me.
I didn't know that was happening.
Yep.
Oh.
But the concept of basically, because the game seems almost as if it should be a multiplayer game. You've got 4 people here just running around like lunatics, fighting enemies. So
Yeah.
if these are all player controlled.
It feels to me a bit like, I know I keep saying it, but it does feel to me a bit like Monster Hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And the way that you all have kind of different class. You're all encouraged in Monster Hunter to keep changing your weapon.
It does. It is Monster Hunter-esque. I'd say it's more new player friendly.
Oh yeah, definitely. Monster Hunter.
And obviously that comes with stuff.
Oh shit,
like,
the bison got battered.
There is less replayability because obviously Monster Hunter you can keep going and going and going.
Yeah.
Crafting simpler, but there are Monster Hunter elements. You'll also notice one of my main pet peeves of the game, which is very, very small, but it nonetheless annoys me when games do it.
What?
Their weapons aren't on their backs. They are hovering a few inches from their backs.
Why does it bother you?
It just bothers me.
Why? They're magic though.
No, but yours does it as well.
I'm magic.
It niggles at me. See little things in a game, once you see it and you just can't unsee it. People are throwing rocks at you.
Why? That'll be why our bison's sad.
The thing is, I think it might be this game where they never say before, they say afore.
Alright.
Strike it afore it happens. Something like that, where there's a couple of words they say that are deliberately Old English, just to make them sound fantasy.
Ye old soup, stuff like that.
Yeah, but that always annoys me as well, because ye old would be pronounced, the Y is a TH noise, so it would still be the.
Yeah.
It's us being idiots. Oh, look, it's ye olde pub. No, it's the old pub. Right. So,
Ye olde pub. But people like that, carry on.
I know, but people are wrong.
It's like half the stuff in Edinburgh for tourists is all bullshit. And none of it's real, but it was like...
No one in Scotland can actually play the bagpipes. It's just a recording you hear, but...
Yeah. It's just an iPod and a big speaker inside a bag and then... Am I allowed to say as a Scottish person, I don't really like the bagpipes that much?
No, I
Okay.
think it is treason.
We will cut that. I'll just beep it.
We won't have to, the government will be here soon. Just coming up.
See, this is why these big arms would help. If I didn't have these big arms, you wouldn't be able to do this.
I really hope... Oh, that bison...
Oh, God.
You're going to fail this quest. I really hope there's an option to edit this character later. Just for the sake of all humanity. Oh, bison down. Oh, you are...
Yui, what are you doing? Stop hitting the bison!
She's saving him.
She's smacking him with fire.
I think you're going to have to run quite a bit ahead of this to make sure there's no more enemies, because there are, and that is one hit away from doom.
We're going to have to... Please, I just hope it's checkpointed. I do quite like all the physics where you just like fly around.
No, it is good, and I do enjoy picking them up and throwing them about the place. It's like good honest fun.
The bison's fine.
Quest's not over.
I'm sorry, but the main road between the main capital and the only other settlement should surely be clear of all enemies.
We'll get you to Grand Soren, the centre of this bustling country, or...
This fucking hellhole.
Well, it's very Japanese in the way that the ruler's a duke, but it's not a dukedom. He's just called a duke.
It's not the dukedom.
Yeah, well, do you know what I mean? It's. I don't really think it's called anything. I don't know if it's a kingdom or a... Do you know the way sometimes... I don't know if it's a lost in translation thing, but in quite a lot of games you'll just have the ruler of a place is called like the duke.
Yeah.
Or, the earl. Even though it's... Why not just king? Because they want to make it sound different.
Yeah.
But a duke's not like a king.
Duke's just a guy who owns land.
It's good to have land.
I have land. Does that make me a duke?
No.
No.
That makes you a bourgeoisie.
I want. Come on, bison. I don't know how he survived.
As long as he has he'll stay alive.
What?
Do you not remember that ad campaign?
No.
Yeah, Weetabix. We
Oh,
also aren't.
Wait, we
sponsored.
can swap out the bison for that one over there, so we're fine.
There it is.
What?
An imposing structure A4 something. Stop saying A4. It's B4. In 100 years,
Is
it'll be C4.
this has made it because we've got friendly bison now?
No, you're reading way too much into the availability of bison.
Right, okay. I'm sure they've made it.
You. It doesn't matter if you've made it. They need to make it.
It's fine.
I think
Shit.
they only move when you're close.
Oh, you're joking. Come on.
There we go. Slow and steady wins this race. That poor bison.
Covered in blood.
It is genuinely scorched. Right. The triumphant hero returns. Atop his mighty steed.
Look at his hands.
That's how I hold on to a bison. I don't know about you.
He's just like, end me.
Oh, this.
Look how little health he has.
Look at this whole scene.
They're all just...
You're not holding on to it. Your pawns are walking into it. It's got no health or textures.
Game of my year so far.
Pick that Breath of the Wild. Ah, the hero. The hero this land needs.
I have arrived. The hero is here.
They say he climbed a bison at 20 paces.
Oh, I thought she said, well done, man.
Well done.
What's he gonna do with the Hydra's head?
Well, you know, the nights are long.
What are you insinuating?
Nothing.